Reza. On February 1st, we are looking at a chart of ES. As we saw a very euphoric close on Friday as a result of B of J taking their rates negative, meaning that you have to pay the banks to hold your cash, the overnight was unable to provide follow through to the upside, and we got a very nice pullback with a close at the bottom range of the overnight low. However, because the session of Friday was so bullish, at that stage we did not know if price was going to find support when it would come and enter my area of support that I provided from the pre-market analysis to my trading room, which was 1913 to 1910. And from that level, sure enough, the buyers showed up, reversed price, and then we got a very strong push to the upside. However, what we can notice here is that as price exited the Friday's high of 1933.5, on a closing basis, we have been unable to close outside that break up. Therefore, there is a chance that this break up here is a fake break and a possible bull trap. For this to turn into bearish, I need to see tonight and tomorrow morning price open below 1926. Once we do break below 1926, the next level of support remains as the one I provided this morning, 1913 to 1910. If, on the other hand, because Google released their earnings and the stock went up quite significantly, if they do hold the gains of Google and for whatever reason tomorrow we are dealing with a strong day up, then I need to remind you to look at the 120 minutes chart which I provided during the last analysis, and keep in mind that we have two upside measurements expected on this up move. One is at 1950, which is this leg up projected from this point on going up, which is basically the end of this line here, calling for 1950. And if 1950 doesn't stop the move, then the upper touch of the trend line channel up there should definitely provide significant resistance. From a daily point of view, there is really nothing super exceptional taking place here. Market got punished quite significantly, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days that we are trying to recover the losses, but it seems like there is very little energy coming into the market. Therefore, it is wide open for another significant drop for a retest of the low, which we have seen roughly around 1820. From a fundamental point of view, nothing has changed. Not a single problem that has caused a big drop in January has been fixed. Only thing that we are seeing is this constant manipulation of price through Federal Reserve and central banks, injection of capital and manipulation. And we all know such things cannot last forever. So it's going to be very interesting to see if this fake rejection to the upside that has failed with a close inside Friday's range is going to trigger a severe pushback down, or if we're going to continue up, and if we do, between 1950 to 1960 should be significant resistance. Now, as for oil, we discussed the last time that this price up was nothing at all based on fundamentals or strengthening of demand, but it was rather based on rumors and news floated by a bunch of market manipulators out there. And the rumor and the news was that the Russian pipeline tycoon was gonna go see the Saudis and then tell them let's all agree on a output cut, and on that news price went up significantly until we approached $35, and as we remained up there 1, 2, 3 sessions without being able to push further up, finally weakness came in significantly last night, with continuation of weakness during today's session with a close at a very low. I received the news from a friend of mine about the Iranian oil, and the Iranian oil up to the tune of 500,000 barrels a day, which will be released on the open market, believe it or not, is selling for $20. $20 the Iranians are selling their oils. And if the Iranians are selling $20 their barrel, I can assure you that the Saudis are doing the same, the Libyans are doing the same, the Iraqis are doing the same, and every other OPEC nation is doing the same. Therefore, based on the 2 sessions in a row with a very bearish reading, one should expect continuation down for crude. First level of resistance comes in at 30, let's round it up, 32 even. Past 32, obviously you're gonna have to deal with today's high of 32.67, and above 32.67, third level of resistance will be at 33.08. and I don't believe at all that we will pass that level anytime soon. On the way down, this level of underdevelopment should definitely be targeted by the seller, and the next level of significant support comes in at 30.5, then 30, and then 29.8. This is it for today. This was Reza with Profiletraders.com. If you wish to join my trading room and learn my courses, you can get my package from the website. The cost is $550 till February 11th, 30 days money back guaranteed. And I will be very glad to assist you with your learning process and market profile trading. Have a wonderful evening. Talk to you next time.